And we start at 6 with disturbing new details in the shooting death of a beloved St. John's man.
Authorities say the suspects, who are teenagers, were also behind several crimes the morning of the murder. Police only identifying 2 of them because the third was only 14 years old. Good evening. I'm Dan Haggerty.
And I'm Laurel Porter. Today, the suspects faced a judge for the first time, and it made for some tense moments in the courtroom. Mike Benner is live at the Juvenile Detention Center with the details on this, Mike.
Yeah, Laurel, it really was an emotional afternoon in the courtroom. Cameras were not allowed inside, but I can tell you that 2 of the 3 suspects cried. There was a third suspect who showed very little to no emotion, and that did not sit well with members of the victim's family. In fact, one man actually yelled at the teen suspect, and the judge had to calm everyone down. It goes without saying, this case is heartbreaking on so many levels.
Ricky's going to be very, very missed.
Robert Malone is heartbroken over the death of his younger brother, Ricky Malone Sr. The 65-year-old was gunned down on a St. John Street early last week.
I'd like to get more answers of what happened, why it happened, how it happened.
The Malone family is getting those answers, at least some of them, since the suspects, all teenagers, finally faced a judge. KGW is identifying the 2 15-year-old suspects because they're being tried as adults. Their names, Aaron Criswell and Richard Rand. Court documents indicate the 2 boys, along with a 14-year-old boy, committed a home invasion on the morning of October 14th. They were masked and armed with a shotgun. The boys were spooked out of the house. As they ran from the scene, the boys encountered Malone, collecting cans and bottles, a hobby for him. The teens demanded Malone's car. When he said no, Criswell shot Malone, who later died. Longtime residents of St. John's can't believe teenagers are capable of such a thing.
That's outrageous. I hope they're wrong. I hope they're wrong. I'm fearful, but I hope they're wrong.
KGW has learned that after the killing, the boys went on a joyride, even stopping by a Taco Bell. In fact, video surveillance from the restaurant helped authorities identify the 3 teens suspected in the shooting death of a beloved father and grandfather.
There's young kids that don't know what happened to their Uncle Ricky, and there's got to be a way that we as an adult can explain it to them so that they can go on, and it's going to be tough.
All right, a judge ordered that all 3 suspects remain locked up right here at the Juvenile Detention Center. That is not a huge surprise. What is a surprise, though, is what the 14-year-old suspect said in court before the judge interrupted him and urged him to remain silent. He actually blurted out that he did not want to be released, perhaps an indication of a troubled life. Back to you.